here with you, and I wanted to share with you something different. You've seen me show what I had done with diamond painting from Newfrog, and they have amazing dies and amazing artist stuff, and there's not a lot of, you don't see it a lot. We hear about AliExpress, we hear about all kinds of other places, but we don't hear about them. And they have, I'm telling you guys, amazing stuff. So they approached me to do another video for them, and I got to choose items that I thought would be, good for showing to you guys. So I chose quite a few things, and I'm hoping that you're gonna like what I chose and we can play with them. So I chose some pencils, coloring pencils, and these are rainbow ones, so we're gonna play with them just a bit. And I love playing with these when I'm doing some coloring in coloring books. Now those pencils are $4.99 US, so really cheap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pencils. And then there's all kinds of amazing dies. By the way, after this little show and tell, I will be sharing with you the website, so you can see they have, like, it was so hard to choose because there's so many amazing things. So I chose these little tabs, and these little tabs are they're $2.06 US. So I mean, this is like peanuts. So $2.06 US for a total of 4 dies. Like, really, this is like crazy good. So I figured, let's just put this aside and let's just try them, and we would see how they go. And this way is the best way for you guys to actually see them in action. So I'm not going to do them all because I don't think they will all fit in the plate, but almost. So let's do all 3. 3 out of 4 is pretty good, right? If I can place them properly. That's not the dice fault, that's my own. I can't place those things. Seriously, I need to get Tim Holtz sticky thingy, but I haven't. So, and I really want the die to go properly, because otherwise it's not gonna cut. Okay, so, oh my god. Of course, in front of camera, that's when it decides that it doesn't want to do it. What's going on with this thing? So this is how it's supposed to go. And this. And you're probably laughing at me. It's like the worst video possible. Worst show and tell. So let's check out what I've cut. And of course here, I didn't give it much of a chance because it was at the end of the plate. So that's not the die's fault, that's definitely mine. But check out how cute that little tab would be. And this one. How perfect is that? And this for $2, like it's like crazy. So yeah, so in the description box below there will be link to all the dies that I've chose to show you guys, and you can click on them and get them. And I wanted to share with you like what they do, because obviously it's kind of nice to to see them in action, not just, you know, just like that. So I also chose these beautiful corners because, well, on cards and on pretty much anything, I mean, these are just gorgeous. And those are $2.82 US. So, I mean, seriously, you can't get any corner dies that are going to be that good for that price. It just doesn't happen. I've purchased a ton of dies in my life, and so we'll do these two. And I've paid a whole lot more for them. And I know that a lot of people go to AliExpress or to Wish for their dies, and you can do so, but I find that they're hard to find in their section. Okay, that's, here you go. Isn't that gorgeous? And of course, if you remove the stuff from them, they're even more gorgeous. And this is cardstock, so this is not like flimsy thing that I'm cutting through with them. This is actual file folders, so it's pretty thick. Just so you have an idea of the material I'm using to test them out. So check that out. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. And then there's this one, which is super pretty as well. This would make a great corner talk or something. Like you can see it maybe better here, that way. And this, isn't it gorgeous? And there's 4 of them. So 4 of them for $2.84 US. Like, this is crazy. Super, super cheap, and they're good quality. Like, they're not flimsy. And I wouldn't tell you guys that they were good if they were not. So that's why I wanted to share them with you on camera, so that you had an idea of what they look like. And then there's these beautiful gears that I chose. Now these gears, there's some here that you can cut out because they're not supposed to be, they're not part of the frame. So you've got all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are outside, that you know, individual pieces. I don't want to remove them right now because I don't have anything to put them in, and I really don't want to lose them. And that's exactly the type of thing that I would do if I remove them. So we won't remove them. We'll leave them in together, but we can still play, and I'm sure that they're gonna be just as amazing. So let's do it with one of those, and let's pull out the big shot. So here we go. Because this one is bigger, so you need to have a bigger type of machine. So a cry cut, I have one of those, and that would work fine. So you could do that. So let's try them out. And sometimes, just to make sure, I will go twice. Oh, and they cut like butter. Like, really cut like butter. This is amazing. Often, like the dies, even if you go twice, they will not cut that well. And these here, they were it was $3.11 for this set. So I mean, guys, this is like ridiculously cheap. Such a great deal. Anyone that loves steampunk like I do, this is just fabulous, and I can't stop removing those thingies from it. So let's And of course, if I had removed the gears, oh, see, they even come apart. So you don't even have to remove them from the set. They remove themselves. So yeah, I don't want to remove all the little pieces, but you can tell right away, right? How fabulous this is, and they're all beautifully done. So it takes like nothing at all to just remove all those little pieces. It's just that I'm gonna have to pick up a ton of little pieces, which is why I can't seem to stop. I have a tool. Oh, there it is. To remove all the little pieces so that it would be even easier for you guys to see. See how easy it is to remove those pieces. And sometimes, depending on the dies, it will be really difficult. Like they don't cut through properly. But this is definitely not the case with these ones. So definitely a good die. And even the tiniest of O's, as you can see, they're all perfect. Perfect. See? All beautiful. And there's some more here, but you get the gist of it, right? So this is just amazing, and for $3.11, like you can't beat this. This is just crazy good. But wait until you see the next ones. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the little gears and try to not lose them, because it'd be kind of nice to be able to use them on future projects. So the next one I've got to share with you are these. Those are tags, and those were $3.52. But wait until you see them. So, oops. Actually, I should keep the packaging just for now. So these here, look at these. So pretty. And then you've got the plain ones. So you've got all of these for $3.42. Like, this is crazy. Like, all those tags for $3.42, it's just amazing. So let's put a bunch of them on this and see what they come out like. This way, we'll do the fancy ones, because obviously the plain ones we can kind of figure out what they would look like, but the fancier ones are more intriguing, let's say. Okay, so, and I'm not putting my plates in the right order, but it doesn't matter because both plates are old and I need to change them. Okay, so let's check this out. And I didn't double it up. I didn't double it up, and not only did I not double it up, but I also didn't help myself, because, and I think these are just like more for embossing. So let's try this again. Let's try this again properly this time around. Okay, so we'll do this, and then we've got all of these frames. So you put this down, and then you put this down, and then you got this one, and we'll do it double as well, but I'm pretty sure it's just because I thought they might cut and they don't. But don't forget, like, I just took it out of the package, so I'm brand new to this, and when I try something new for the first time, I usually screw it up. So like that. So let's see what happens now. Oh, this is pretty. They're very pretty. And like I said, I took very sharp cardstock, so maybe I should have done it a bit. I'm going at an angle, so I'm not helping the case, but you're pretty much all cut. But check out the details on this. Hopefully you can see it. Can you see the yeah, it's all embossed. So it's really, really beautiful. So it's probably more a question of me putting it through the machine properly. But they're very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. And for $3.42, definitely a good purchase. Even if I have to put them in and out a little bit more, it's still really good. Okay, and the last one, but not the least, are all these frames, and these are for $3.68. So for $3.68 US, you get all of these frames. So I'm thinking that this is pretty awesome. And for card making and such, I think it's a really, really good deal. So let's try this and be crazy and do them all on the same. How crazy is that? So just to make certain, I'll do it 3 times. Alright, so let's check this out. Oh, those look amazing. So you've got the stitching. You can see it peels like butter. So look, like if you do it inside, you get this beautiful frame. Now you're too close. Okay, so you get this beautiful frame out of it. And then you've got this one. And then that. And then this. And then finally the little banner. So $3.68, guys. Like, there's no way. You can't get a better price than this. I mean, I purchased a bunch of different frames and I've never had such a variety and for such a cheap price. And you've got all the stitching around. It's just, yeah. Yeah, I can't, I've got no words. It's really, really a great deal. So I hope you go and check them out. And like I said, I had a really, really hard time choosing. So I'm going to be showing to you guys the other items that I looked at and that I didn't necessarily choose, but that, yeah. I'm going to go back shopping, that's for sure. Okay, so I pulled out this little book because the pencils were $4.99, which is a really good deal for what we said, 10 pencils. Yeah, 10 pencils for 10 bucks. For 10 bucks. $5, half of it. Half the price. So what I love about these is that they're rainbow colored. So when you're coloring, so for example, and they're not necessarily all exactly the same usually, but maybe these are, I don't know. They seem to be pretty much. So as promised, here is the website, so you can check out the wonderful goodies that are available at Newfrog. You've got a section that's called Home and Garden, and then within that there's Arts, Craft, and Sewing. And you can see that there's a ton of different items in there. And one of the things that I checked was the cutting dies. And check out these dies. I mean, you can't beat this. It's $5 for all those dies. And they're really good quality, as you saw. So this is crazy inexpensive. And you can imagine that it was really hard to choose. I mean, look at 26 letters for $2.55 US. It's just, yeah, it's crazy. And they have all sorts of things. Gorgeous, gorgeous things. Look at these birds, how cute they are. This would be so cute on a card. And you've got stuff for Christmas, so you can get ready for next year. They also have these, which I thought was brilliant. Is to store your, it's a storage solution for your dies. So check that out. That looks really, really cool. So you can put all your dies in there. It's very similar to what I did, but I haven't been able to find sleeves like that again, so this is really a good price. This is the one I shared with you guys, the 4 different corners. And then look at this one, how cute is that? Isn't it amazing? And you've got so much possibilities in there. And yeah, just awesome items. And I'm hoping that you guys are gonna go and check it out, because like I said, it's really not expensive at all, and it's there's a huge variety. I mean, you can spend hours and hours going through this. Look at this, and look at this one. These 2 windows, aren't these gorgeous? So you've got 3 pieces in there. Just think it's really cool. So you can imagine that when I looked through their stuff to figure out which one I wanted to share with you guys, it was quite difficult to choose, and so I tried to find things that I figured would be useful for pretty much everybody. But like I said, there's just so many good things in there. Look at these. I mean, for $5 US, it's really crazy. And their stuff is these are the other one that I shared with you. Look at these tags. So yeah, there's other websites that have dies and stuff like that, but I haven't found that they're so well, that it's so easy to go through their stuff. This is the other one. See how cute that is? So yeah, I found that it was really difficult to find the items that you enjoyed. So it's here they're really easy to browse through, and you just shop till you drop. I mean, basically, look, we were only at page 3 of 60, so you can spend a very long time on here. And the quality, as you saw, is really, really good. So it's you've got leaves here. Look at this one. Is that cute? So I guess you could get the stamping, and you could get the dies to go with it. Just fine. It's very cool. So I'm hoping that you're gonna go and check them out, and if you do, that you tell me what you think about it. And like I said, there's many categories. This is just the cutting dies, but if you go, if you're more into other things, there's painting supplies, there's letter crafting, there's sewing, candle making, you name it, it's all there. So go and check them out and let me know what you think. Bye everyone.